All right, people. After 13 long years, your boy James Cameron is finally bringing us that heat. That's right, people. This week, Avatar: Way of the Water drops. So let's get it.
Welcome to the Kaiba
All right, people. So, Avatar: The Way of the Water is starring your boy Sam Worthington. We got Sigourney Weaver, Zoe Saldana, and Stephen Lang. So, most of the old gang is back. We got a lot of new people too, and it's directed by one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, your boy James Cameron. And basically, the premise of this movie is so Jake Sully, he has a family now. He's been on Pandora for a while now. He has a whole family, and a familiar threat is back to take him and his family out and the rest of the Navi people, and they just basically trying to survive. They go in and get submerged in a whole another culture of the Navi people, which is why the movie is called Way of the Water. They go chill with the water people, and that's basically the premise of the movie without me giving too much info away. So let's get straight into it, people. Initially I was like, how is James Cameron going to do this? How is he going to top the wow factor like the first movie? And to my surprise, he actually did. This movie visually, once again, breathtaking, stunning. I was like, how with the 3D, the special effects, how is he going to top the first one? And the movie is popping. It's eye popping even more than what I remember from the first movie. The colors, the palette, everything. If you thought Talakan and Wakanda Forever, I believe that's the name of the city, and the Atlanteans and Aquaman, if you thought visually the water worlds was stunning, wait till you see the oceans in Pandora. James Cameron, he threw everything in the kitchen sink at us with the visual effects of this movie. There were some parts where it just felt so real, and it was like I said, it was stunning. It was breathtaking. Storyline was good. This movie has a running time of like 3 hours and 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So the storyline was good that I never felt bored. The action was good too when there was action, but this movie is plot driven. It's very storyline driven. But like I said, the storyline, just like the first movie, was so intriguing to me that I never felt bored, even with the 3 hour run times. I think the first movie is about 2 hours and 40 minutes. So this movie is about 30, 35 minutes longer. And I never felt bored with it. Acting was on point. I ain't got no complaints with the acting. My only gripe is I didn't really like the direction that a certain element took place at the end of the movie, but I can't go into details with that because I keep my reviews spoiler free. But other than that, I have no gripes with this movie except for that one little element at the end. Um, Now, for us to wait 13 years, do it kind of feel like we should have been got this movie? Yes. The wow factor was still there, but not the wow factor that the first movie had because we didn't know what to expect. I went into the first movie with crazy low expectations, and I left out like a believer. Like I don't even know how I doubted James Cameron to begin with, and because of that element surprise, I think that's what helped drove the movie home for everybody. Because everybody was like, "Blue people, yeah, I don't know how James Cameron's gonna pull this off." So because we already know what to expect with this one, that part of the wow factor is kind of gone. But everything else, the wow factor is still there because James Cameron, he just knows how to make a well-made movie. And with that being said, as of right now, I don't know which one I would say is better. I haven't seen the first one in years, so I will have to definitely rewatch the first one and definitely watch this movie for a second time before I be able to say which one is better because the movie is 3 hours. So there's definitely going to be elements of the movie that I probably missed and I got to watch it a second time because we all know when you watch something for a second time, you pick up on stuff that you did not catch the first time. So with that being said, on the Kaiba scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this movie like a solid 8.5, leaning towards a 9, but I'm probably going to stay at an 8.5 right now until I watch it for a second time. So it's kind of like tied with the first movie. but it's a really really good follow up sequel in my eyes. In my opinion, it's a really good follow up sequel. James Cameron never disappoints, and this movie just visually is stunning, man. I was just like, I felt like visually the movie might even be better than the first one because it's 13 years later. So we already know technology is always enhancing, getting better. So visually, I think the movie is a little bit more breathtaking, stunning than the first one, especially with the water scenes. Oh my God, it was just you just felt like some of the creatures was real. That's how good the visual effects was with everything. The action scenes were good. There were some good hand to hand combat scenes. So yeah, I love Avatar. So yeah, man, definitely gotta go check it out. It's definitely worth checking out this weekend. So with that being said, you guys know the drill. If you like what you see, you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. After doing that, hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a video. And please leave a comment at the bottom. Let me know what you thought of Avatar 2, Way of the Water. And hit that like button. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.